Hey, your trumpet?
The trombone, you mean?
Trombone?
Yeah.
Neat.
Yeah, that's mine. So last time we were all playing, everyone got on a ship after signing a contract with the Blackfish, and we headed downriver, heading towards the city of Torgas. You all paid 200 gold to get onto the ship, and after that, it was a nice ride for a couple days. You made friends with some shady-ish looking characters. There was an interesting nobleman and his wife you met with, who tried to kind of beat you guys over the head, and then some stealing went on in the lower compartments for some mysterious jars of cloud-looking liquid. On the second day of travel, you guys were assaulted by a horde of alligators who started trying to rip into the ship just to make it sink. But you guys were able to fend them off using the jars of liquid and also quite a large number of spells and just murdering as many as you could. You guys are now floating downriver again after surviving that encounter, and you've ended up in the town of Torgas. The elven woman captain has now opened up the gangplank, and she has told all of you guys that it's going to take about a day for the repairs, so then they will leave tomorrow morning at sunrise on the boat. You guys are free to do as you will here. The city of Torgas, let me give you a little description. Torgas is a larger looking town. It's a old looking town. A large amount of the city has fallen into disrepair and ruin. Most of it is empty huts and homes. No one lives inside of it. And there are large statues of what seem to be giants standing amongst the streets. You can see there are, the giants are holding large legendary looking weapons or casting some spells like they're holding an action pose. Throughout the city, there's not really much to take in. Along the coast, there is actually a small amount of people who are actually living there, and they actually live in what look like newer looking houses. And you can see there's a small market there. There's also what looks to be a center of kind of meeting for everyone to just kind of hang out and talk, and there's also a local inn. At the market, there's not too much there, but there is an interesting looking location that seems to be a little bit darker than the rest. It emanates with purple glowing lights from a small hut, although it does have a shop open in front of it. You guys are now walking off the ship, and as you do, you look to your left, and it is Sagron and Sunvar just walking out of the wooded areas just randomly. They weren't on the boat with you, but now they're back with your party.
See, like a portal is closed behind them.
What's up, Ron?
What's up?
So you guys are all standing outside of the ship, off the gangplank. Any interest on anywhere where you would like to go to?
Market? I don't think.
Yeah, do they have a market?
Yeah, they have a small market here. They got some decent general goods, and then also some magical looking items. And then there's that one odd, specific looking place that you can go to. Which of the locations would you like to go to? You can just graze through what's out and about, or you can go into the dark looking hut.
I'm gonna do general stuff and then go into the weird place.
Okay. You look around, and this place is mostly swamplands, so there's not a huge amount of things that they do have for trade, although there is one Ifrit man. He is made of fire, and he is working a stall right now. He looks like he's a trader. He's traveled around the world, and he's wearing what looks foreigner-looking clothes. Remy, you look at these, and these are kind of the same clothes that you've seen from your home country. He looks like he's well adorned in kind of the Middle Eastern-looking garb. He wears a headband around his head, and the flames go around his clothes, not burning anything he's wearing. And he stands at his stall, and he is selling boots.
Boots?
He's a boot salesman.
Does he have any special kind of boots?
He has lots of special boots.
What kind of special boots does he have?
He looks at you and he says, "Come, now. This is my shop. This is where I work every day. My shop. Yes.
Soup? Okay.
My shop. Yes. Come. Would you care to trade, any of you? I have many new pairs of boots I'm willing to give out."
Wait, can you do me a favor? Can you
Yes.
say soap?
Soup.
What about ship?
Soup. Yes.
What kind of
What
boot you got?
What about
We
shape?
have many boots. Soup.
I don't want to shop here.
Ah.
We don't like your kind.
Will we?
So, do you have
what?
tomato? Do you have tomato soup or?
Oh no, we
Potato.
have. This is my soup. No, this is my boots and my soup.
He has boot soup.
Oh.
I'm really confused.
We do have boot
I'm
soup.
hungry.
I can
Some days
understand
in the
him
winter
perfectly.
We do starve.
I'm
Would you like
sorry,
some
sir.
boot soup, sir?
Yeah, I'll take some.
All right, that'll be a few copper pieces. Oh mama! No, he yells in the back of the stall, and you hear this woman just scream, "What? What is it? We need boot soup. Okay." And then you see this very plump-looking woman come out the front. She's holding a small wooden bowl, and there's a little spoon in it. And he says, "All right, I need your three copper pieces, please, and we'll give you your soup."
I give him 4.
And he says, "Oh, very generous. Where's your boot soup?"
I don't know how to count.
He gives you boot soup. You now have boot soup in your inventory.
I just
You look
drink it right
You
there.
look at it, it's a very brown looking broth with these strips of what look like cut leather. It's been tanned.
It's been
You just eat it,
super
right?
good.
Oh, do you just slurp it down, or you?
Yeah, I'm just like drinking it.
You drink the broth, and the broth tastes like muddy water with a little bit of hint of a taste of beef in it. It's unseasoned.
I get ask for salt.
They look at you and they say, there is no salt in this territory. We have no salt to give.
I drink the rest.
You drink the rest, and all that's. Are you just drinking the broth, or do you want to eat the little pieces in it too, the leather?
Nah, I just drink it.
Okay, you just chug it, and you leave all the little pieces of leather in there, and there's like a lot of little pieces of string with leather in there.
Nice.
It's
You
pretty gross,
ate
but
this.
Yeah.
you just drink it.
Can I
I was
ask him,
hungry.
has he ever heard of Erzul? I just came out of the forest.
Erzul, he looks at you and says, "Erzul, yes, he's
My
cooking
cookie
for
supply
God.
is low.
Have you ever worked for Erzul? Is that
I have
I'm new
sliders.
to religion and I don't know how to worship him.
he
I'll take one.
No.
works in
You
the
ate the boot
spirits
soup,
ways.
weirdo.
He's the Lord of Elements,
It's like having the cheese
God
dodge.
of all basic matter.
The fossilized king.
Yes, the fossilized king. He requires a sacrifice of bones.
Mm.
You can do it in one of multiple ways. You'll need to sacrifice something. It doesn't have to be something you care about. It could be a wild animal for show, or even a raised lamb or something. But you will need to clean the beast of all meat, and then you will need to burn the bones first off, and then you'll take the burnt bones, if they are still in pieces, and put them as deep as you can dig in a hole into the ground.
Oh, that's a lot of work, but
Once you do that, you will then say a prayer over it, and at that point, you should see the ground may kind of shift for a second, and that means he has listened to your prayer.
okay, cool. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
That boot soup looked good, but I'm full.
Oh, okay. Well, we do sell more than just boot soup. We sell boots.
I don't. I'm sorry, I don't need boots.
I'm
Oh.
interested in
I'm
your
interested.
boots.
We do have some
Tell me about
higher
your
quality
boots.
boots. We have these boots that are outlined in some gold and silver, and we have some boots here that are finely sewn in with some images of small lizards and dragons and old Nephilim for what we think they look like.
Do you have moon shoes?
We have that's some of our special stock. Some people refer to them as moon boots, but we call them our boots of levitation. They do allow you to float for a short time every day. You can cross large gaps as long as you're moving. We have some nice slippers I've been working on. They help you to do things like traverse climbing places, or even do some backflips and things like that. We call those acrobatic slippers. And lastly, we have our boots of the mire, so they help if you're trying to cross a muddy area or densely, heavily wooded ground. We could sell you those as well. Now they are not cheap, I will warn you. They're about ranging from about 3,000 to 9,000 pieces just for these boots. We have very special people who come and ask for these. And I won't lie, I didn't actually want to settle here. It was due to the Lord in the library. He's the reason we're all even here today.
What library?
Oh, it's the library at the heart of the original city. This young elvish man from what's called Nephis, he picked us up on a ship. He paid us to join him on this journey. He has a very wealthy family, and he says he's on a mission sent from the country to look for some sort of item that's hidden within the library that he can't find.
When you say moon shoes, did you mean these?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I ask him? I'm looking for 2 types of boots that you might have secretly hid from us.
Okay.
Do you have any boots that can help me walk on water or walk vertically up walls?
He looked at you and he said, "Lots in stock at the moment, though. You look like a man of taste.
I am a man of
Would
taste.
you like to place an order on the market for
How much would they be?
well, actually, let me look at the prices of these because I don't know.
I have $3. I'm more than $3, by the way.
They're not going to be cheap. But they will be cheaper than usual because this is a black market purchase.
Okay.
I'll go over black market rules again right now. Black market rules is you will place an order on the black market and you'll set up a meetup location to pick up your set item. If you purchase it, it's half off what it originally will be, no matter the item.
But is it like if you're caught with them?
If you're caught with the item is unmarked on the world. Magic items are tracked by Nephis and the nation Nephis. And if the undead who work for them catch you with them, bad things are gonna happen. You're wearing contraband openly, so you're gonna take that risk if you want to.
That's cool.
I like to put on my black cloak and put up my hood.
You put up your hood.
It's just a plain black cloak.
I'll also say, because of your background, Dalton, you have. Let me make sure it's this. Let me do swampy terrain. Okay, originally they would be 3,500, but we'll take it at half of that. So that's. I can't do math in my head. 250. No, it's 1,700. 1,700 would be to purchase this.
I slide him a bag of 236 gold and 9 special muffins. I'm like, if you like to party, these are good stuff.
He looks at that and says, "I've never done drugs in my life.
Do you wanna?
I don't. I have no way of trading these. We don't trade drugs on my portion of the black market."
Gotcha. Well, thank you anyways, good sir.
You're very welcome, sir. You have a nice day. Alright, any of you want my boots? I have more boots here for sale.
You got black boots?
Oh, we do have
Just
a
plain black boots?
pair of black boots. They are nothing special about them. We can just get you these if you would like.
Yeah, how much you talking?
We'll take them for, let's say, 2 gold pieces.
I do that.
And he gets you your regular boots for 2 gold pieces. So, there you go. You got black boots.
Black boots.
Alright. Says any other boots? Would you like a design on the side of it? We can inlay anything, sew it in. It'll be ready within at least the next 10 minutes.
Yeah.
My mama in the back, she works very quickly. She has swift hands. Would you like a sewn image on the side?
Yes.
All right. Mama, come out. Wait. She comes out and he says, "This lady, she would like a sewn image." And says, "Oh, good. What do you need?
Daggers.
Daggers. Okay." She's going to say she takes the boots and she very quickly sews them together in front of you, and it's a pretty good job. And you can see now there are daggers. They look like they're crossed on around the heels of the boots on both of the sets. So,
Love it.
and she hands it back to you. Says, "There you are, dearie." And then she goes back in the
I
back.
immediately put them on.
Okay, there you
And
go.
then I say, I want to sell my boots, my old boots.
All right, and he says, "We can repurpose these. I'll offer you, we'll say 5 silver for these."
Alright.
And I hand you 5 silver and take the old boots. And then you can see there's what looks like a broth kind of pot, something you bake soup in, and he just chucks them in there. And he goes, "All right."
You didn't even clean them.
Don't worry, it's a cold little thing. And then he just keeps sitting at his stall. He looks at you. Anything else I can offer you? if anything, I recommend going to see maybe the Lord. He's not quite actually Lord. He's a young boy, but maybe go see him in the library. He offers jobs for people traveling. If you're looking for work or money, he may offer enough for you to get a pair of boots. Who knows? Anyways, I'll warn you, be careful with that stall over there. And he points at the kind of the darker looking stall with the purple lights coming out of it. And he says, be careful of that place. That's a dark place. But
What do you mean, dark place? Like the black market place?
It's necromancy.
Do they sell gum there?
No.
They make you into
Do
go.
they sell
scrolls.
eyelashes?
Of certain creatures. You say eyelashes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's of certain creatures. She will sell components for the things that she has to cast. The components sometimes require human body parts. So yes, she may have some.
She might kill you.
You can go
She
get your
might kill
balance,
you,
Dalton.
like your friend. He's very smart. I like this boy.
Dalton, you can go get your balance from her.
Nope. Nope. With the Tengu, I learned my lesson. Stay out of bad places.
I mean, she sells scrolls. If you're wondering to ever cast a spell or learn new spells, be good to go there. I'm kind of sad Holden's not there. This one was more for him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is he coming?
No, he had a second COVID shot and now he's like dead. So
Yeah.
but no, I'm sad because that was a spot specifically for him
Oh.
to tempt him with horrible things.
It's okay, you should move it to the next location.
I'll
He's here.
move it to the next place. I'll put it there too, so he can try again. So
You have shiny boots?
he says, yeah. So we have some sparkly looking shinier boots. He takes out like a white pair of
Glitter.
like high heel boots, and they have like kind of a pristine kind of plasticky look and they're shiny. He says, are these what you're looking for?
No,
Hi.
I need
Give me a
gold
second.
shiny.
I think
Oh,
you look
you mean
great.
these? And he pulls out full sequin high heel boots. And he says, are these what you're looking for?
This is what he hands you. Pop up.
No.
No. Oh, what about these these gold? I have some sequin kind of shorter boots. They're not high heeled, just regular gold sequin boots.
This is what he was trying to give you.
Oh, that's yeah, that's okay.
I think you
Stripper
would look cute
shoes.
in that.
My character is smart enough not to do that this time, but yeah, none of those.
Well, you guys have a nice rest of your day then. All right.
Bye.
Goodbye. And he just kind of sits at his stall hanging out, and he starts working on his boot broth. And he just starts stirring. And you guys go off. Where would you like to go now?
Is there a place that sells gum?
I mean, it's a
Sweet
general
shop.
market. There's like a little kind of like bakery area. As far as gum, they don't really
Or
have
gummies.
that. They have something close to gummies. They have like a gelatin-like substance.
Perfect, I'll take
It's
it.
been
I
mixed
want that.
with.
Do you know what
gelatin
gelatin's made out of?
I want that anyway. I need that. I need it.
It's animal fat.
Well, it works probably.
So you go to
I
like
guess
a
I'll have to
local
try.
stall, and it looks like they're making gelatin, and they're mixing it with mint leaves that they have, and so it's got a minty taste, and they give you minty gummies.
Perfect. Now I need the eyelashes.
Eyelashes.
But
But
this is getting weird.
It's turning into
do
a
you want to
stripper.
go to the dark hut
I was about to say, you
place
gotta-
to try and find eyelashes?
Hold on.
Yes, go do it.
That, or I'll just take my own.
I really don't know. What are you? What?
Look at the components.
Did he just show you like RuPaul or somebody?
I'm gonna let you know. As far as components go, if they are not cost heavy, so if they're less than a piece of gold, you just get them, and you also have a component pouch as a soap.
Yeah, but I want to find them.
Okay, I will let you play by those rules.
I want to either that or I just pluck my own.
You pluck your own eyelashes.
There.
You get like one or two. That's enough.
Your eyes
That's
water.
good. Perfect.
You now have.
We're just
have
watching
that
him
spell
do
there.
Yeah, it's just like-
Perfect.
Congratulations.
Perfect.
The things we do for beauty.
Oh, good.
This was not for beauty.
So the way I'm gonna do it, if I cast it on somebody else, I just slap that on them.
Yeah, does that gross God.
Gelatin eyelashes and
Mhm.
I don't know, I guess a sparkly boot.
No, that was just for Me.
Oh,
he
that
just
was.
wanted sparkly boot.
That was just for me. So I have my jar of spiders too, so I need
forgot
those
about
as well.
You have all your things. What did you say,
I
Madeline?
forgot about that.
Mhm.
Yeah, the jar of spiders.
It's like
You guys got your things. Where would you like to go now? You got the library. Let me make sure I said everything that's here. So
Don't we have like a mission or something that we originally came for?
We're supposed to be on the
Is
boat.
there any
boat scene
tieflings
repairs.
here that I can, like
What was
any
the
special tieflings?
Announcement they
I
had
just
about this
rolled,
place.
see.
That he told us last
Yes,
session. You knew what he said, but none of us.
So
remembered.
this isn't a major
I
port.
know.
There's an odd
I don't know
combination of
now.
people just all
I've
living
forgotten
here.
about
It's
it.
odd that they're all
we
just
all
kind of here
forgot.
from all these
Yeah.
walks of life. And there is a small area that you see of tents together. They're making what looks like small toys, and that's what they're selling. A small toy area for children, and they're doing other woodworking things. But you see this human-looking person. The way that their skin forms around their body is a little off. It's an odd thing to say, but they're you can see they're shirtless at the moment. It's a man, and you can see his spine has all the spines kind of breaking the skin out of the back, protruding all the way down. His face, you can see bones are now protruding out his forehead, shaping into two kind of horns, and the lower half of his lip is kind of forcibly down because fangs are starting to protrude out of his mouth. His hands and the rest of his body looks kind of normal except for those bone-like protrusions out of his body. And he has a small hole cut near the top of his pants, as you can see something like a tail is starting to grow. But he looks human for everything else except for those things. And he looks, he's working.
You got a gem up here?
He does not have a gym.
Oh, but he looks tiefling-ish.
Yeah, tieflings look a lot human, but they look kind of like they've been amalgamations of kind of grossness too. But that's what he's a tiefling. You can identify this. You can identify him as a tiefling too, because you grew up in a nation of tieflings. So
Where is this at?
this is on the port still. You guys are at. He's looking for a tiefling.
I want to talk to him.
Okay, you walk up to him, and he's just woodworking, and he doesn't mind people watching, so he doesn't really say anything to you. And he's just working on his stuff.
I want to go up to him and be like, "Hey man, can I ask you a question, but you can't be upset?"
He looks at you and he says, "I don't know you, so I will be upset."
No matter what you ask.
Trying to think how I'm gonna word it. I had a acquaintance that recently passed away, and I wanted to know more about this for her own benefit. And then I pull out of my pocket and kind of secretly kind of like show him the tiefling ruby and be like, "Can you tell me anything about this?"
He looks at it for a second, and as soon as he sees it, he doesn't really pay it much mind. And then you see his expression on his face kind of changes as kind of this wave of realization comes over him. And then he looks at you and he says, where did you get that?
My acquaintance unfortunately
How did
passed away, and
How did that leave the Eastern continent? That's not supposed to be outside of the Eastern continent. Where did that come from? Where did you get this?
I got it from my friend who passed away, and I wanted to respect her.
These are usually planted inside of people. Did you take this out of her?
No, it just fell out.
It fell out of
He
her.
looks at you and he says,
Diplomacy.
"You're gonna roll a bluff check."
Yeah.
Did you actually take it out of her?
Disadvantage, because he ripped this out of her forehead.
Is she actually your friend?
No. She was just an acquaintance.
And he's gonna roll a sense motive.
Isn't
Advantage because you got a 21. He knows that this did not come out of her
It
head.
just popped out.
This does not pop out. These are implanted. He
Okay.
looks at you and he says, "I don't know how you got this, but I don't know why you're showing this to me. I don't want this to be my responsibility. I don't want to hold that inside of me."
Well, I wasn't wanting you to. I just wanted to know if you knew anything about this, because I wanted
do
to
you even know what
respect
these
her
are?
death. Not really.
This is an eye of Lamashtu.
What did you just say? What?
Lamashtu,
Lamashtu.
the goddess of demons.
So, what does that mean
There's
then?
I've heard stories of here in the Western continent that there's a group of creatures called gnolls who worship her as well, but it's an artifact of sorts. It's a piece of an artifact. It's not a complete set. There are known to be 6 of these, and half of them have been missing for a long time. We've always wondered if half were given to the tieflings when they made a deal with Lamashtu, and the other half were given to the gnolls when she created them. Do you know anything about her or what god she is?
Not particularly.
She is the god of demons and the god of flesh. You can see the horns on my head, and you can see bones out of my back. I didn't want this. I was born this way because I'm a tiefling. Lamashtu forces your body as a tiefling to shape into the way she wants it to, for fun. She does that to all tieflings, and she did that to the gnolls to create them. And she plants these eyes, these rubies, into the bodies of any of her followers. And if all 6 can be placed inside of a tiefling, well, it's rumored that then that would be the second coming of Lamashtu.
So that's a good thing or bad thing?
That's a very bad thing.
Hmm.
Every eye placed into a tiefling or a gnoll increases their power tenfold and what they can do.
What if it was planted into a human?
Well, then it more than likely transformed that person into an abomination. Is that what happened with this? Is that what you're telling me?
Well, to be honest, this person was like captured, and then we came up to her, and I wanted to try to help her, but she just kept telling me to yank it from her head, so
My God.
I did so because I felt bad for her, and then she transformed back into a human, but then she died.
Keep this thing away from me. I don't want to know what happens if I accidentally touch it. I don't want this on
Should
my
I be
hands.
wearing gloves?
I think you are fine. You're not a tiefling of any sort, so
Perfect, okay.
Please
I don't
throw it
know
at
what
his
would happen
face.
if the flesh of a tiefling or a gnoll were to touch that thing.
I know what you should do. Throw it at the gnolls.
Oh god. And we're gonna turn like some regular gnome or gnoll into like a boss at that point. Extra XP.
This fight's too easy.
Okay, so there's 6 of these. Are they like various in colors, I'm assuming?
No.
They're
all
just
rubies.
Just rubies. So there's
They're
only 6
consistent.
rubies in existence.
Yes. There are 3 known in the Eastern continent and 3 known here.
Except now it's
I'm
4.
gonna put it back in my backpack and be like, I'm gonna hand them some gold and be like, pretend like you never saw this. Thank you, sir.
Don't worry, I will never tell anyone of this sort.
And I dropped him like 3 gold, and I accidentally mixed like 2 silver in there.
I never saw you. And then he's just gonna go back to working on the toys and stuff he was making. So.
Okay.
So you guys are now, after witnessing that, just kind of out and about. I'll say I did miss one other thing that is here in this city. It's still early in the morning, so you still got a lot of day to do stuff. You've got the House of Abadar, and you've also got the Halls of Learning, which is the large library. And then there's the inn and the rest of the market you could keep going through.
The House of Abadar is...
That's a temple.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe the library, depending on what everyone else thinks.
I'm fine with that. Nowhere else I really want/need to go.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
You want to go to House of Abadar? Is that what you
No,
said?
library.
Oh, go to the library. Okay. So this library is a larger portions of the whole city. The building looks elaborately built. There's a large dome over top. Large vines grow along the sides of the buildings, and a large staircase with two what looks like what are they? They are manticores guard the entrance to the library. They're just stone statues. As you walk up into this massive stone structure, you see there's halls and halls of what look like rolled up scrolls in this building. And you can see at the center of it is a single young looking high elf man. He stands about 6.5 feet tall.
Is it Wang Xing Tong?
What?
Is it Wang Xing Tong?
Wang Xing Tong?
From
The
Avatar.
owl.
No, this is just a tall guy.
Can he be an owl?
No, he's an elf. This also was part for Holden, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Holden! He's not here. This is a whole
Why
other.
couldn't he get a shot tomorrow?
I don't know. But he's standing at the center of the hall. He's talking with some guards, and they look like in the back of this large room, there's a barricade set up, a small tower. People are holding torches, and they're holding crossbows and arrows, and they're all just aiming them at the.
This music does not fit what's happening.
I'm sorry.
It's like some soft music, and they got pitchforks and crossbows.
Yeah, they're murdering somebody in the back and stripping them of their skin. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, some bards in the back just like, this is fine.
They're having fun with it.
Yeah,
Let me
having a good old time.
find some spooky music.
Gotta make work fun.
Yeah, find some metal.
So you guys are. I can't do this now. Chrome crashed. Oh well. Anyways, you guys are watching him. He's ordering some guards around that kind of tunnel entrance. Standing around there, and he witnesses a lot of you all come in, and he looks up, and he says, "Well, greetings. This is my hall. This is where I am making my way due, and what can I do for some travelers coming in here? I've never seen your lot before. I usually handpick who comes in my settlement to just stay with us."
We're from the ship.
You're from the ship?
From the ship.
Which ship?
That ship.
The only
he
ship in
looks
the
out.
port.
He does see the one ship in the port, and he's like, "Oh, that one. Okay. Well, anyways, what are you all here for? Are you here to help me, or are you just stopping for the day?"
What do you need help with?
So we're trying to get deeper inside. Is this better?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're trying to get deeper inside of the tunnels here of the of this library. I am a agent of Nethys, and there was a group of us who were sent out. It was about at the very start of this year. We were all sent out on missions to find some old-looking magical items. I'm not sure if you ever crossed any of my compatriots, but there was some friends of mine. There was a boy named Vetnor. There was a young halfling named Isbel. They were all of us were looking for some old-looking artifacts. Have you
Kind
crossed
of
paths with us?
artifacts.
They're very important. I'm sorry I can't disclose that information.
It's
to
really
you all.
sad Holden's like.
Yeah.
His music.
Literally his
Yeah.
backstory.
Yeah, like
Part of
this-
his backstory.
Yeah.
And he says, we're looking for very important artifacts, and I can't disclose that to anyone who's not part of the agents.
Do you know any Dampiers?
I have worked with Dampiers in the past. My family helps support the Dampiers, and we actually do fund a lot of their work. They do good work, going around finding illegal activities and arresting anyone who would probably see the end of everything good.
Okay.
We gotta hold a nice amount of control around the neck of resistance, you know? You just gotta put it down sometimes.
Can I ask how y'all find all the information in this library?
What do you mean information in this library?
Like all the text and stuff. Like, do you happen to own foxes?
We don't. Well, we didn't build this library. That's what you're asking. Most of this is written in old language, and we've been trying to decipher what we can in the libraries. A lot of the scrolls. I mean, like here he pulls out a random scroll off the side of the wall, and if you look at it, most of these pages are ruined from water wear, being in the swamp, and a lot of them can't be read. But I do have a small team of people going around, grabbing what scrolls they can and deciphering the ancient language of Nephilim to something we're a little bit more able to understand.
Nice.
So most of this library buried underground.
The deeper recessions are. We've gone through some of the scrolls, and we have at least found a map layout of what it looks like underneath. And it seems the surface of the city is only half of what there is. So there's a whole underground city that we believe is buried down there.
I don't like books.
Is your library sinking?
The library is not sinking. No. It's actually looks like there's a large stone cave that's where the city's built into underground, and that's where that's why it's not sinking at least. The exterior, I know the walls of the city are beginning to sink and some of the buildings are there, but the library was especially made to last.
Do you know a guy named Jargo?
Jargo? That's a name I haven't heard for a long time. What do you have to deal with him?
Oh, my dad.
Yeah, your dad?
Yeah.
That's why he's asking.
Okay. I feel like I've got myself in a conundrum. I don't know if he's gonna kill me. I'd be like, he's a relative of mine who just kind of disappeared.
Relative? He's a dark elf.
Yeah.
You're a soul. That's not how biology works, boy.
It's through marriage and stuff. Distant relative.
I mean, it is quite complicated, but I mean, I guess I understand. I mean, it is whatever race the woman is what the children's come out as. So I guess your mother was a Sully and your father was a Drow. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. You raised me. I mean.
We would like to sit down and have a nice conversation with you. We would like to stand by.
I'm good.
It's like
I'll pass.
To be continued.
We'll be right
Actually,
back.
you know what? Actually, yeah, I will have the conversation.
So when was the last time you had an interaction with Jargo?
Like a couple of years ago.
Okay. Last we saw, he was actually in the Western continent.
Nice.
Okay. We're not sure of his latest movements, though. It was rumored that he was carrying a very important dagger. Did you happen to ever see that? You sure? Okay. Anyways, well, any last reports of where we thought we saw him was actually in the Goblin Lands. But good luck to you if you ever want to see him again. So.
Why were you asking me if I've seen the dagger?
Oh, well, it's a very important artifact. Anyways, it's similar to the artifact we're looking for here.
Okay. Alright.
But we're willing to pay for anyone willing to help us clear out the lower confines of the city.
We have to leave tomorrow morning,
Well,
but
as long as you don't die, we'll make sure you're out of the lower ramparts before.
how much we talking?
We'll at least pay you about 400 gold per person when we go down there, and anything you find in the ruins you can keep, as long as it's not the artifact we're looking for.
I'm game. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
I'll make some money.
Yeah.
Ruins.
I'm
Maybe
broke.
we can find more things.
Cookies.
Excellent.
Hopefully.
If we can find wait, did we ever get to that city for the jar of cookies?
You got oatmeal cookies and you were disappointed.
We better find another jar then.
That was Allendale, and you got oatmeal cookies and you were very sad. So.
Look at his face.
So disappointed. So he looks at Ela and he says, "So we have a deal.
I'm game. I shake his hand.
We'll give you money back once you've returned from down there.
Listen.
Do you know anything about what's down there, or do you want us to give you a briefing of our experiences of what we've encountered?"
Sure.
So
I put on a headlight as he
I'll
talks.
say we did a bit of. Oh, were you talking, boy? What were you saying to me?
in a jar of cookies.
Well,
Never ending.
I can't do that. Anyways,
Damn it.
He was almost about to say yes, and then he said never ending. He's like, no.
no, I can't do that. Anyways, in the tunnels below, I'll say we did have to do a bit of political gaming to get our foothold here in the city. The Dragon Emperor of Hosha was not very kind on looking of the Nephis government coming in and setting up shop in the city. And we had to do a little bit of promises that we're going to break today. The only promise we made is that we would not kill any of his kin, whether that be lizard, kobold, dragonborn, or dragon. So,
Why would you kill him?
well, they're a nuisance and they don't want to leave their homes and no one...
You're just gonna kill them in their homes?
Yes.
It's what it sounds like.
Yes. It's good. It's for good money, and most of them are quite insane. If it makes you feel any better, plenty of the local settlements to the east in the swamplands have been ravaged by these people. Most of them are humans, and elves alike have been murdered and sold into slavery due
So
to
they're
these
bad
tribes.
people.
Yes, that's what I'm getting
I
at.
say, if they're
Now,
good people, we'll have an issue.
We made a government-based treaty saying that we would not kill the kobolds down there.
But you want us to kill them.
I would be very grateful
But
if
you
you
promise.
could clear it out for us.
Alright, listen, if you need me to kill people, I need an extra 200.
Roll a diplomacy check.
Do we all roll a diplomacy check?
She's making the deal. You guys didn't.
But
She
we'll
gets
all
200.
get
I
affected.
got a
Oh.
12.
You got a what?
A 12.
Okay, he's gonna roll a. We'll say against it. He got a 4. You let's do this.
Let's go.
Okay, I'll grant you the extra 200.
So 600 each. Total.
Roll with disadvantage on that because it's a big deal.
I got 14 and a 14.
2 14s.
Yes.
We'll say.
0.0025%.
Okay, he's fine. Fine.
I.
Good job,
Okay.
Madeline.
Thanks.
Okay. And he says, well,
Can you throw in a jar of cookies?
Just for him. He's the only one talking about this deal.
Yeah.
it will just be a jar of cookies.
Chocolate chip?
I can provide you with chocolate chips.
Okay.
He's going to.
He didn't say chocolate chip cookies. He said, I can give you chocolate chips. Here's some cookies and some chocolate chips.
They're separate 2 bags. You gotta be diplomatic. You gotta know what you're saying. He sends off a guy to go get you some chocolate chips and cookies, and he says he'll be back later once you come out of the tunnels. They'll be ready and baked. All right. Do you want to know anything about the tunnels below? What we know, it's quite a large city. What the heck?
Found a random video of Zach.
Oh, is that the slow-mo one?
Yeah.
Oh.
I do have a question.
Yes.
But
Is it to him or to me?
to him.
Okay.
But all of these people are bad, right? Like all of them.
Sure.
You promise?
I promise. Sure.
Did
Whatever.
any of them do
Oh,
any
yeah.
of that practice
cool.
where they made
I'm
like
down.
these grotesque, weird salamander things and did weird things?
What are you referencing?
Like, did they do any like magic and then turn some weird abomination from like bad areas of these blue or red dragons as babies, but they weren't supposed to?
I don't
do
think that these tribals down below are smart enough to do that.
that. Okay.
We have talked to the government. We tried to get approval from them to slaughter them down below, but they kept coming back with inconclusive results. They don't recognize these people as citizens of the nation. They are not educated. They are not really a true settlement. They are tribals who separated themselves. There is the Grand Kobold Lord, is what they call him down there. We've been trying to communicate with them, but every time they just end up just giving us a little finger every time we try to reach out to them.
Damn.
I have a question
Kobolds for you.
for the DM.
Okay.
Are we doing any ability points for every 4 levels?
What do you mean ability points?
Like on your Dex, Con, anything of that.
So is this your 4th level?
Yeah.
You get 1 extra point.
Okay.
So how you implement that? You go to your level up page, and then you'll see like the little stat line. Actually, it might already have something written in there. It's that. So where it says strength, you're just gonna do the 3-letter code for it, and then it'll automatically update it.
Okay.
Yep. All right.
Thanks.
There you go. But yes.
Level plan?
So at 4th level, you get a 1 extra point to one of your stats.
Yeah.
Put it anyone you want.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm just looking where to put it.
It's in the, are you not seeing it? Let me see. It's right there where it says WIS.
WIA?
Oh, okay.
It's empty.
This is empty. I don't know. I'm gonna put this up there because it keeps freaking me out.
See, I realized I didn't do that, and I didn't do my skill level ups.
Oh,
so I had
well.
to do that real quick.
There you go. You're good.
Thanks.
All right. So he looks at you and he says, "So any further questions of what was down there? They're kobolds that are not smart, but they're
Think I can find lots of bones?
I mean,
Or can you get me a lot of bones?
they build a lot of their tents out of the dead bones of dragons, which we found actually in the basement.
I
Are we digging any, or are we just killing?
You're just going to slaughter.
Sure. As long as they're bad, I don't like killing good people.
Okay.
And how does sneak attack work again?
So sneak attack works in one of 2 ways. You can make a stealth check, walk up to them, and you'll make an attack roll. They'll be counted as flat-footed for that. And then if you hit them, then you get that number of extra d6 on top of the damage.
Okay.
That is a single attack. It's not a full-round action. So
Okay.
you can't do a full-round action with sneak attacks.
Kind of like a surprise attack.
Yeah, so it's a single surprise round. You can flank with anybody, so if you're standing immediately across from the target, then so Dalton is on the opposite side from where you're at. It counts as flanking, and that also counts as sneak attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's like any time you're in the.
Yeah, that's it. You don't have to be stealth.
So
As long as
flanking equals sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it also gives a +2 bonus to your accuracy.
Okay.
It's pretty good. So he looks at you guys and says, "So are we ready to go down there? Or, anything else we can give you? Any information?"
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I have a question for the DM though.
Yes.
To save time, like, so I don't have to go gather up the bones and interrupt like the session, can I just say I get like a bag of bones at the end of this?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
Cool.
So you guys are going to, I guess you guys approach the back entrance of the library. It's a large staircase going downwards. Barricades are standing there, and the guards parked away, and they let you start descending into the darkness of the underground area. It goes down for quite a long ways. You start walking down farther and farther, and then there are no torches lit down here. You can't see anything around you. Who has dark vision?
I do. Chat.
If you don't have dark vision, you cannot see down here.
I see.
I can also cast light for people. I do have dark vision.
Is that a skill?
It's like a racial
Ability.
trait.
Ability, sorry.
Yeah.
On the very bottom.
I don't have it.
You are blind.
I have
Let
it.
me-
Yay!
I'm
You
gonna-
have it.
Yay! Yeah.
All right. Everyone can
Jesse.
see, but Jesse. Jesse's blind.
I'm gonna
He's
cast.
stumbling down the stairs.
I'm gonna cast light on Jesse's like whatever shirt he's wearing. If that's cool.
Okay.
So
yeah, you
he's
can do
like
that.
glowing in the dirt.
Very
Um,
ironic for a
Okay. How long does
magic
light
character.
last? I think it's like an hour per level.
You're like, oh
Yeah.
no.
So like 5 hours.
Jesse, just like take off your armor and throw
You
it
cast
down the
light
hall.
on
Like flashlight.
Jesse's shirt. You will take disadvantage rolls on our stuff
You
checks
didn't
now.
even have a say in
Yeah.
that.
I was about to
As
say,
long
like,
as
what
it's
if he
cast.
goes?
You can
Also-
dispel it if you want. It's a cantrip, and you can cast on something else.
want me to
but-
dispel
Not
it?
the bondage armor, really.
You want me to dispel it or no?
You can cast it on something else, or you can just.
We can.
Cast it on a rock so he just carry it.
True, actually.
Okay. Yeah. I'll. Well, okay, let me.
There's some rocks on the ground. You can pick up one.
Okay, yeah. Here's a rock that glows.
Thank you.
You can now see 5 feet. Oh, you can see about it's a 10-foot radius, a 20-foot radius around you.
We're all running down the stairs, and he's like,
Yeah, he can see 20 feet. You can see 20 feet around you, and that's all you can see.
Can I put it in a jar of liquid and make it shine brighter?
No. It's
it explodes.
You still don't know what that liquid is. You want to try and figure out what it is?
Right now?
Yeah, you can try.
Okay.
It won't destroy it. You're just gonna do like a little
Like
scientific
taste it?
check. Yeah, a little taste test if you want. You can go. How do you want to try and figure out what this liquid is to
I just
identify?
drink it.
Take a little sip.
Take a big boy sip.
You're gonna take a big boy sip.
You're gonna drink this liquid that caught on fire?
Okay, make a fortitude save.
Okay.
What's it taste like?
It tastes like rubber and burning. Burnt rubber and burning. Yeah, you take a D4 of poison damage because you're choking on what this stuff is. You don't really have a good word for it, but this is literally just straight gasoline.
Oh. Is that what you threw at the gators the other
Yeah.
day?
Yeah.
That's why it floats on water.
I thought it would have been like moonshine or something.
Nope. This is straight gasoline.
It's just
Did you not smell it? You should have just smelled it.
It smells, yeah, no. Yeah, you know it's gasoline. It'll burst in it's a 5-foot radius, and everything within it will take 2d6 rounds at the start of every turn.
You said I take 1d4 damage?
You just take a d4 of damage when you're trying to chug it.
Do I need to roll that d4?
No, I rolled it. It's 4 damage.
Oh, okay.
How much do you have to drink to get high?
You just die.
You're gonna start taking intelligence damage, permanent, that doesn't come back.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm just curious. I mean, people huff it like
You'll
in real
just
life.
kind of like put it in front of your mouth for like a minute or two, and then you'll start seeing spots.
Okay. Dope.
So do you need
I'm gonna like chloroform someone.
Okay, I mean, that's fair. That's like a long time to hold a person down within there.
Oh, dinosaurs sit on top of them.
I mean, if you're a dinosaur sitting on top of them, why do you need a chloroform them? Gasoline.
For
So
the
you're
fun of
walking
it.
down these stairs. It's still not great. Dim lights. It's still hard for just you to see. But all the rest of you can see pretty well with that extra little bit of light added to it. You go down the stairs, and the stairs. I'll say, this is a pretty wide set of stairs. It's about 40 feet across. So it's like walking down like the
Is it a spiral stair?
like the Lincoln Memorial. It's like that size of stairs going down.
That's a lot.
And the farther you go down, the ceiling starts going up until like it goes far enough away that you can't even see the ceiling anymore.
Okay,
It's
love
just a
it.
massive cavern
Love
above
it.
our head. And you walk into what looks like a massive alleyway, and you can see off in the distance. You can hear what seems like some sort of chanting, and you can hear the crackling of a fire off in the distance. You can see just where you're at, there's a stone pillar in front of you. And as you walk up to it, it looks like a map of sorts, just to show how everything works around here. It kind of looks like those like mall maps that you see at the mall.
You
but
are
it's
here.
entirely yeah, you are here. There's a little star right there. But you see right there, the stone looks very fine made, but someone's been etching into it different locations of sorts.
Can I do a knowledge local check on that? Or is
You're
that
not
just
that's for like interacting with people,
oh,
figuring it
it's
out.
not like that.
Can I tell if
I'll
there's
still
a
let you make a
Cinnabon?
knowledge local check to kind of identify what the shapes on the map mean.
I got a 12.
Tweet it at 12. You can know kind of basic shapes. Everything is, there's 2 languages written on the tablet, and you can't identify either of them because I don't either you know them. What did you say?
Can I tell if there's a Cinnabon?
A Cinnabon?
A Cinnabon?
You look at the map and you squint your eyes. There's no Cinnabon.
That's how you know this place is truly terrible.
Kill them all.
You don't know what if there is or isn't a Cinnabon. You can see there's this underground city is kind of shaped like a triangle of sorts. It all kind of comes into the back where there's a single point, and at that location there looks like the shape of a padlock is on top of that point. In the bottom left-hand corner, you can see that there is some sort of shape that looks like a scroll, and then on the far right, you can see that there's some sort of shape that it looks like a star. Let me make sure I write this out. So
Is the star where we're at? Is the star you were
no,
here?
there's so it's a triangle,
Mm-hmm.
and then right here in the middle of like the bottom, that's where you're at.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like a perfect triangle too. It's all
Equilateral.
yeah, it's equilateral.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to steal stuff and kill people.
Padlock.
We'll let you lead
star,
then.
and
We'll let you lead.
scroll. All right. So those are the things that were initially on the map itself. So those are things that aren't etched in. Inside the middle of the map, you can see inside the city there are 3 X's. Each one's marked with a little bit of a different color of some sort of liquid that you're not really sure what it is. You can see there's a purplish kind of mark that's X'd out too. Put it like right there. I was saying like right there, yeah. You can like put it on the side. There you go. There's a purplish X. There is a red X, and then there is a yellow X.
Is there any sort of map we can see?
This is a map.
I know, but like physically see,
Like, what do you mean physically see?
like us
You
here.
want me to draw it out for you?
No.
I'll draw it out on that if you want me to.
It's fine.
I don't mind. We can just flip that and I'll draw it
Nah,
out.
it's good. We
I
don't have
Spencer's
to.
I
doing
really
that.
want to.
Okay, then
Do
do
it, 'cause I've
it.
used
If you
that.
want
I
to.
want to give you a physical aid to see. Yes, destroying everything. Thank you,
What are you
Zach,
drawing?
and your reflexes.
I made the reflex save.
Very good reflexes. All right. So let's see. Take that off.
Is that a lightning cable that you using, Jordan? Your phone?
Yeah. It's an
Do you need to use it?
I was just wondering. This is a type C driver.
No.
I was like, do you have? Do you need to plug a Type C into that? Into the? Is that an iPad or what is that?
Yeah, it's an iPad Pro.
Okay, it's not a lightning into the iPad.
Not on the Pro.
I mean, we have Type C's on the Switch. We can take the power cable off the Switch and like use that to charge it.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, we don't have to do it right now. I was just trying to procure one.
It's already unplugged.
Here it is.
So, there you go, sir.
Oh, nice.
And we're gonna take out one of grab. Oh, that's sad. The box. Well, let's it's like kind of bend it the other way. That didn't help at all. Let me actually, I'm gonna like drop these books on the side of it. We won't really actually need like the whole thing, which is a decent enough amount. Okay, cool. I left the marks upstairs.
Do you want me to plug that in for you over here?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind.
No point in you going all the way over here. There you go. Unless you just enjoy plugging stuff in.
Not particularly, I guess.
It's a easy way to keep my keys on me.
Use them?
And just take them off like.
Do you use them very often? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and just get my part.
Alright, so let's draw out the map.
But if I need to keep them secured, I can screw that, and that won't.
It's not
Cool.
exact map, but
That's nice.
it's enough. So, this is the star. This is the padlock, and then this is the scroll. It looks like a burrito. And then
Ron thinks it's a burrito.
there is. Who? What?
Saw Ron thinks it's a
Sargon's
burrito.
gonna eat it. So there's a purple X here. There's
That's
the
not
purple
purple.
orange.
That was
This.
purple.
Oh,
And
look,
then that's
this
a
way.
yellow. And then purple, orange, and then what's the last one?
Red.
I think the X's are the people we gotta kill. That's my guess.
So
Are we being led down there, or are we just
you
gonna?
guys are walking down there on your own.
Oh, okay.
And then this is the stairs is right here.
Okay.
And then there's like buildings all around wherever here. I'll also say there is like a small river running through it underground, going like that.
River or like creek?
It's like a kind of more like a creek, but that's where you guys are. You all are right here. I'm gonna use the beholder to.
There are like sauces and stuff in there.
Did you?
So you can hear kind of, I'll say in the directions of where those X's are, that's where you can kind of see small fires are burning, and that's where you can kind of hear the chanting is coming from each one of those spots.
Cool.
Yep.
Where do y'all want to go first?
I lost my character. Oh my gosh.
Just throw him there.
Let's go to the purple X because it's pretty close.
Okay.
Yep.
I disagree because it's so close.
Where are you gonna go?
That's a non-cookie getting attitude right there. That's
Red
STD.
X.
That was you.
It's
But then you have
Ron.
to pass by the purple X.
He's
Okay.
extra like that.
Let's just kill the purples. What do you think?
Yeah, that's
Damn purple. Good for nothing.
Always hated Barney.
always working at a gas station.
So you start approaching the purple clan, whatever this is. You make your way there. It takes a few minutes just to get there. You're passing through all these old, untouched buildings. They got open doors. Mostly there is actually no wooden door entrance to most of these buildings, but as you walk past them, they all appear to be basically empty of anything. There's nothing possession-wise left inside. And as you get closer towards this purple X, you can see that there's what looks to be like a makeshift kind of barricade wall of sorts. It's not super high. It comes up to about everybody's shoulders in height.
Is it spikes on top or just flat?
There's some spikes up on the top. There's bones, and it looks like old wooden bed frames and things like that have been all used to kind of form the wall there. And as you approach the purple X in that location, the only three of you guys, except for Jesse, you can see this. You can see while you're pretty far away, there comes a yelling of some sort of lizard-like figure. You can't make out the shape, color, whatever it is, and it yells out to your lot, and it says, "Stop!
Greetings.
Friend or foe?
Stop.
Stop!"
We
That's all
stop.
it says.
Well, I'll stop. Y'all don't have to.
I take an extra foot to my right.
Is that what the thing is saying?
What? It's just going.
The lizard? Is that what it's doing?
That little thing is humming at you, and it says, "Sniff check.
Sniff check.
Sniff check you.
Sniff check."
Did we pass?
Okay.
Okay.
This thing pulls up a small horn, and then it blows into it, and it goes.
Oh no.
And then just one little, you can see just one little kind of lizard guy crawls over the side of the fence.
How big is he?
He so like in height, he's about the height of the table, but a little shorter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Small does not mean not
Well,
dangerous.
yeah. It's
He
one
crawls over, and it's this. As it gets closer and closer, you can kind of start making out the features of it. It is a kobold. It's wearing a bunch of bone-like jewelry. It has its nose pierced with kind of a bone-like charm. It's wearing what looks like small pieces of metal, kind of pots and clay things as a helmet and stuff. And it's crawling on all fours up to you guys.
I stick out my foot so it can sniff my boot.
It comes up to your boot and it just sniffs your boot and it says, check. And then it runs up to Sagron and Sunvar and then it's gonna sniff you. Check. And it runs up to.
Does it say check?
And then it runs up to Sunvar and then it sniffs and it stops. And then it leaves. It says fail, 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 and it runs up to you, and then it runs to Elijah and it goes check, and then it runs up to Drigger and goes check, and then it runs up lastly to Jesse and it runs up to your feet at Rio and it goes check, and then it runs off.
You got hesitation.
Yeah, why did he fall? I've showered.
And then it goes back up to it runs back. And it climbs up on the fence post, and then it says something to the guy, and then he goes, okay. And then it looks over and it says, "All approach but betrayer."
I didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing. What? They're talking. I'm assuming Sunvar.
You can see he's just waving kind of your general area where you and Sunvar are at.
I asked Sunvar if he wants to be dismissed.
Sunvar looks and says, I don't want to be dismissed. I can
Okay.
go hide.
Do you want to be
I go hide
dismissed?
somewhere.
Okay,
Okay.
you go hide.
I go hide somewhere. And then he runs off somewhere in the city by himself.
And then I yell, "What about now?"
He says, check. And so they stand at the gate, and you see the little wooden doors open up, and you're allowed to walk inside now. Pass me a sausage. You guys are standing outside the gate. You want to go in?
I do. Yeah, let's go on in.
Right. You go inside, and as you go in, it's a small settlement of maybe about 15 to 20 of these little kobold guys.
And tiny?
They're small, so all kobolds are about that high.
Oh, damn.
They're that tall.
What?
He stretches back, popping.
What do you mean? Why are you watching me?
Why are you staring at me while you're like,
I'm not. I was looking out the window.
you were looking directly at me?
I was not.
There's
There's somebody
something
down
going
there on
on
the sidewalk.
This is what they talk about while they walk in.
Yep. They're confused, but the little kobold guys. One runs up and then
liar.
just kind of looks at you, and it says, "No war, friend."
What?
Same.
Friend.
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 Why can't more people talk like this? This is really understanding.
Here. They start pointing at they have a little tablet in their little kind of hut area, and there looks to be a larger kobold than the rest of them, and it points at the other two groups, and it says, friend. It just points at you guys and them, and then it points on the map at the other two X's, the yellow and the red, and it says, war.
Oh no.
War.
Or.
War.
Yeah.
So they pick up their spears. Some of them pick up spears, but for some reason, these little kobold guys, they don't really have that many things in the ways of like actual weapons. But they take out scrolls actually, and it's written in a language you guys don't know. None of you are wizards, so you can't read it. And they look at it. And they start making a couple of these little scrolls, writing them down and putting them in their bags. And they're like, war, war, and they start chanting,
War.
war, war, war.
I
And they're all
join in on the
chanting.
chants.
And they say, war,
Can
war. And they point at the yellow one and the red one, and they look like they're asking you guys which one to go to.
I point at the red one.
can we converse privately?
Yes.
I'm not. I'm pointing at red. Like, war!
Okay. So
I'm in it.
we help them do red and then yellow or either one, and then we kill them. Y'all good with that? Okay. Yeah, we're ready.
Can we wait?
Friend.
Friend. Friend.
Friend.
How many of these things are there?
So there's about 15 or 20 in this little group here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And approximately how strong do they look?
Physically, they look like if you pushed them down or kicked them, they'd probably die. But for some reason, they have these scrolls that are wrapped up, and it looks like they are smart compared to like what you might expect out of a tribal. They have something written down on these scrolls, and for some reason they're taking these scrolls to war with them.
I start to
Once they
chant.
use them, they'll be defenseless.
Or we can.
What?
Just,
I start to chant.
You start chanting war with them.
Yeah.
Okay. So which one would you like to go to war with first with your newfound friends?
Red.
I'll also go red.
I point yellow.
Red.
Yellow?
I flick him in the head.
I like yellow.
He points up
So
for,
we
he
go
points a
roll
finger
it?
up for a second. The older tribesman there, he's purple, and he holds up a finger and says, "Ah." He takes out a small dagger, and then he puts it on the red, and then he takes out an arrow, and he puts it on the yellow, and he says,
I
Is that
point the
this-
dagger.
you point at the dagger, and then he goes, "War." And then he stands up, and then he starts speaking in some weird kind of tongue. He goes, and then they all just hold up their little spears and scrolls, and they just say war, and then they all just go out together, and they're just waiting for you guys to follow along with
I
them.
love this.
Let's go.
So you guys are going to war.
I guess so.
The underground city.
We're like, yeah, war.
Is this a part of the plan?
What, this?
Yeah.
For me? Putting this together? Or what are you asking me? There's like,
Was it a part of the plan for us to join them?
yeah.
Okay.
My goal was for the whichever one you wanted to visit first would be the ones you would ally with.
Gotcha.
My plan is also, you'll find out they are different classes. Each group is. So you align with, I guess, the spellcasters.
I bet those are barbarians.
Okay.
I don't know.
Sure.
And our rangers.
Okay, I'm gonna start to put these things down. I'm gonna need these here in a second. So you guys are now going towards the reds first.
Do you want something that you can keep looking everything?
I'm just watching people eat from it, to be honest. I'm gonna wait for the pieces to come
Yeah.
down.
Just munching on some carrots.
Alright, so
Yes.
war has been declared. You're moving with this loud group of kobolds that are all screaming and chanting. You're not being hidden at all. As
I'm
you're
chanting right
approaching.
with them.
You're chanting right with them.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Jesse, you're still blinded, but you can make out all these like wild creatures chanting. They all have dark vision, so they can see all this. They're fine. And you guys are moving closer and closer to this red X. And the closer you get to it, you can see the buildings here are mostly covered in what look like blood, kind of a red colored blood splattered everywhere. And you can see from the front gate
So I stop eating.
a red, it's a kobold on the gate, it's pretty far away, and he holds up a bone like horn to his mouth, and then you hear and then the gates just open up wide, and you just see a flood of all these little kobolds start running out, charging towards you guys. Everyone roll initiative as I set up the battlefield.
I love this. Ooh. Man, I'm gonna text hold in my initiative. 19.
19. Here, give me 1 second. 8. Alright. Let me.
Ah, man. Let me put this over here.
Haha.
8. Madeline.
19.
19. Jesse and Zach.
13.
21.
21 from Jesse. Alright, so let me set up the battlefield here. Alright, so it's gonna be up here. Hopefully it's not like too bowed. Yeah, it's not. It'll be good. Alright, so we got these little kobold guys rushing you. These are gonna be the bad guys. Over here on this side, there's gonna be this one and then this one as well. And then they are also going to have I thought I grabbed another one of them. These two as well. So there's a larger kobold amongst the others.
Are we that far away from them?
No, I'm gonna set up the battlefield here.
It's been 2 turns getting up to them.
So these are gonna be the enemy kobolds here. They'll all go at the same time when they go. And then this here is these spiders are gonna represent you guys, your friends. So I will give you
All of them.
well, I mean, I'm giving you all the spiders, but still. Set up your battlefield. I'm gonna give you from this corner to this corner, like between here and right there, to set up where your character's at.
So that or there?
Before there.
Okay.
Yep.
It's like back one space.
One space.
Oh, okay.
So
There y'all.
you can put yourself wherever you want in there, and you can organize. I will let you guys organize your 5 kobolds wherever you want them to be at. Little support guys.
But as wide as we can go.
I'll say one more in. So
Okay.
this is here where you can set up. Just make a strong front line. Okay.
Oh, but I need
Alright.
one for Drigger.
Oh yeah, we do need one for Drigger. This is gonna be Drigger for now. The giant sorcerer.
Move the spiders if you need to.
I'm gonna go bigger.
Alright, so I'm gonna roll for their initiative. So you got spellcaster guys. We put it right. Okay.
Cheetos. What? You fucking looking at me.
That time I wasn't. The other time I was looking out the window.
No. Oh, actually,
No.
can I run up to your room really quick, Spencer, and get something?
Sure. Are you gonna get the right horn?
Maybe.
Thought so. Careful. There we go.
I'll
Alright.
fix that.
It's okay.
Do you know how many times I can use Sunlight Strike? Because on here it doesn't say.
That's the thing. I think it's just indefinite.
I love that.
Yeah, but it's a standard action, right, to use?
It's a swift action.
It's just indefinite. Just gotta remember to do it every time. The hour of combat music. Alright, so let me roll for your kobold friends. They get to go first.
That's so sad. I guess they should get that 20 after we're chanting.
And then we're gonna roll for the enemies. I'm gonna use.
I'm not coordinated enough for this.
What's this?
Are you cool if that stays on the floor? It's working out too well.
Can you stop? Alright, so, alright. You're right on.
Right on.
Alright, so let me go in order. The nat 20 was your friend Kobold. I'm gonna hold this table a little bit back.
Zag.
You no.
There's cookies in here?
Your little kobold friends, they get to go.
Camera.
Well, good.
I know, for
So
real.
I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Here, 5, actually, let's count down. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, and then 5, 10, 15, 5, 10. This guy's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And they're all gonna do magic missile level 1s against all the other kobolds. So that's a d4 plus 5.
What was your initiative?
So we're gonna
13.
Okay, go last.
What's yours?
go 2.
Low. Lower than all y'all's.
Are you gonna set up a turn order, Spencer?
I do. They got to go first. The kobolds did, so they just went. Combat has started. Next person to go is going to be Jesse. Yeah, I'll organize it right now. I'm gonna do the damage roll. That was so it's 15 damage. Alright. Oh yeah.
You like tomatoes? Are you gonna eat those tomatoes? Good and correct.
Say tomatoes one?
I was gonna ask if you were gonna eat them.
I thought you were gonna take them all.
It
The way
tastes
you
like
made that
ash.
sound was like, you better hope you don't like them, so I can take them all.
Nah, somebody finna catch you hands but you.
I don't like
I like
I don't like
sun dried tomatoes.
Yeah. I don't like eating tomatoes by themselves. I'll do this one.
Hey, Spencer?
Yeah.
I have a
Alright.
question.
It's Jesse's turn now. They just dealt the damage. Alright, yes.
So for Drigger, if he charges in a straight line, he gets that bull rush at the end of it, just like automatically. And it says
Is that his... Can I see what you're looking at?
I mean, it's just stuff I put on my sheet, but it's called clobbering charge. But it says for bull rush, if your attack is successful, your target is pushed back 5 feet. For every 5 by which your attack succeeds, your opponent's CMD. Okay, yeah, never mind. Okay, cool.
But it's Jesse's turn.
So, can I throw my Can I throw my rock as a swift action?
Sure, yeah. Not as a swift action, it would be attack action if you're aiming it at somebody. Who are you aiming it at?
I mean, I'm aiming it like in a general like location.
So you can see.
Okay.
You just chuck it.
I'll say don't throw it away.
You want to chuck it... Where do you want to chuck it at?
I guess I kind of want to. I want to
This will
chuck
be-
it.
This will be your rock.
Thank you. Can you put the rock like on between these two guys? Yeah, just right in front.
Right there. Okay, right there. And it's gonna sit there and it's gonna glow. Okay.
And it does. That does reveal.
That's a swift action. Just chuck it. Yeah. So it reveals those two, so you know exactly where they are.
Yeah. I would like to. I would like to not go invisible. I actually just want to get behind them. How many feet is that?
Like over here?
Is this you?
Yeah.
No, this is you.
Yeah.
So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll count that as being behind it if you want
Okay.
to be there.
Then I'll go right there.
Okay. Go right there.
And I'd like to roll for attack.
Okay. Roll for attack roll. You're not hidden, so you're just doing regular attack.
Unnat 20.
Okay. Yeah, you hit.
Can you give me a carrot? Doesn't look so good. Thank you.
It's a tiny little carrot.
The end of it looks gross.
Perfect.
Whenever we had horses, we used to buy the big carrots.
Alright. Did you roll damage?
I did not. I was waiting on you.
Oh, you're good. No, you hit. I'm just waiting for your damage now.
What even? I can't even see. So that's a 5 plus 6 damage.
5 plus 6.
No, 5. I mean 6 in general.
6 in total?
In total.
Okay. You deal 6 damage against that guy. Okay. Alright, that is the end of your turn. Next one to go is Madeline.
Alright, I like to study this one.
Okay.
And then I like to charge that one. But before I charge that one, I want to do Sunlight Strike with the rock right there, so he is...
It's not bright enough.
It's not bright enough?
No, it's dim light. It's gotta be regular sunlight or
You
bright
did
enough.
that on purpose.
Yep.
Alright, well I'm just gonna charge him then. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm
Okay.
going to try to hit him.
Go for swing.
15. Nope, 16.
Alright, 16 to hit him. You swing at this little kobold guy and he just like launches back and it goes right over his
Wow.
miss.
I got a 3 and I still had to add plus 13.
You miss, but it was still, that's a good roll still. So he's still good. He's standing there. That is your turn. It now is Zach's turn. We're gonna use this as a passing on there. Use this to show.
Okay, there.
It's trash now.
I'll move up here, and I'll take my no daichi, I haven't used it in almost ever. And just take a slash.
Okay.
And hope I hit.
Okay. Did you? Yeah, you moved farther than 10 feet to it, so I'll take that as a. No. Which one is you? Oh, you're that. Yeah, you moved farther than 10 feet. That's a charge action. We'll okay, add an extra 2 on the move. That hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Forgot about that. Charge action.
You
14.
think I would hit him
14
with my
does
sword
not
is
hit.
longer than
You swing
Well,
your
well, well.
Nadachi, and it just. This guy, it just hits right into some of the thicker armor. These guys aren't wearing pots and stuff. They're actually wearing what look to be like some kind of chainmail of sorts. And it bounces right off the side of him. And that is your turn. Dalton, it is your turn.
I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. As a swift action, I'm gonna yell Jacket of the Vardant. I'm just gonna yell Vardant.
Yeah.
And
You now have a radius of fire damage at all times. Okay.
yeah.
Of what, 5 feet?
A 5.
Oh, around
So it's
him?
5 feet. So it's like all those squares around him
Okay.
are now
So
affected.
I'm not
Anybody
stepping.
that stands.
Anyone who's in it, including friends, will get hurt.
Okay.
Just you can now see the whole battlefield because it's on fire. You just see
That means I
you
can use
just-
Sunlight Strike.
you just see Dalton erupts in flames, and you can see the whole battlefield now.
Does anyone have a D10?
yeah.
Yeah.
Is it this one?
This one.
This
See?
is the top one.
Yeah, those are.
Oh, this.
Yeah, those are tens.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is how many rounds it'll last for.
What is that?
5.
5?
5 rounds.
5 rounds. Cool. So this dude takes how much? 1.
It's at the start of his turn.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So he'll either, if you start or end your turn within the range of the fire, they will take damage.
Gotcha. Okay. And then I'm gonna try to take a swing.
Okay. So you moved up, swift action activated, and swing. Alright. That'll be
12
I
plus.
think it's 7.
Yeah, so 19.
That hits.
Awesome.
You actually get a chink under his armor with your blade. Your scimitar goes into him. Alright, roll damage.
D6. 1 plus 4, 5 damage.
5 damage is pretty good.
Not bad. Thought I got that plus 4.
Alright, and then that goes to Dritter.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Mind if I nab some of your coffee?
Just what?
Mind if I nab some of your coffee?
Go for it. There's
Eat it.
empty cups.
Wait,
Yeah, there's a clean one. So
Trigger's
Trigger's
gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
okay.
And he's going to try to hit him. Reroll since it's off the table.
Yes.
6 plus 7, so 13.
That's a 6 plus 7.
Yeah.
13 does not hit.
Aw.
Trigger goes for his headbutt and then just misses outright on that couple.
That's the end of my turn.
That goes to our enemy's friends. Alright, so what they're gonna do is. Sweet. Alright, so they're gonna start moving. They're gonna do some tactic stuff. So this guy is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So he's flanking now. So that guy moved, and now he's gonna take a single swing. This is it's 24. It's gonna hit. That's Jesse.
Sorry, Jesse.
You kill me?
No.
Almost.
You got hit.
24. That's a hit against Jesse. Let me take the damage dealing dice too. Use this one. And that plus 2. Okay. Alright, and Jesse's gonna take 4 damage.
4 damage, Jesse.
And then this guy is gonna turn this way. Since he's flanking, he's gonna roll to hit. Is a 15. I think that misses. Then this guy is gonna take an attack against our buddy right here. That's a regular one. That's a 23.
Yeah.
23 hits. That's gonna be a 3 damage dealt against you. This guy is now going to rush in 5, 10 feet at this guy.
He gets fire damage.
Oh. When he ends his turn, he will take fire damage. He's going to first start off, that's a 14. He's trying to aim at Elijah. That misses, I think. Because he misses, he's going to, not because he missed, but just because he's there, he takes a d6 of fire damage. That's 5 damage onto him.
Nice.
I'll say this jacket's real helpful.
It's a really good jacket.
All you did was stand there and he took damage.
6.
Just to be in my presence.
Alright, and as the flames cascade over him, he dies.
With
Just
5
falls
damage.
over.
Can I just remove his piece?
I mean, you can take it off if you want.
Put it on the side so remember to loot them.
Yeah. And then that guy's gonna see his friend just die on fire. But he's gonna just charge in. He's gonna go 5, 10 feet right here. And he's gonna swing.
They don't like you.
Probably
That's
not.
a 18 to hit Dalton.
Oh, no, that hits.
Okay. So that's gonna be. Woo! Light on the 4 roll. That is a 4 damage.
Does he get fire damage?
Yes, go ahead. In his turn too, I keep forgetting. That's 2 damage onto him.
Do they get fire damage every square they move, or just when they move?
If they start or end their turn, so if they start their turn there, they'll take damage, and if they're still standing there at the end of the turn, they take it. So they can take it twice. That was 4 damage.
So the guy that started in Dalton's presence is gonna get fire damage, but if he stays there,
Yes.
he'll get fire damage again.
Yes. So at the beginning of this one's turn, he'll take fire damage, and
But
then
if he doesn't leave.
yeah. And then this guy is going to 5, 10. He's going to stand right there. They're all coming after Dalton because he's on fire. They don't like fire.
They don't like the light.
That's
They don't like fire, so they go to it like a
4.
rock.
I was about to say, don't turn that.
That's a 15. That doesn't hit, does it?
No.
Okay. He misses with his strike because he's having a bad day. Actually, no, that was a 5. Oh, that was 10. That was 15. That's 17 because it was a charge.
That barely hits.
5 damage. And he ends his turn there, so he's going to take. That's 3 fire damage onto him. Alright, and then.
How much damage did you do to me?
What?
How much damage did you do to me?
He did 4. I remember on that one. So now this guy, he's going to start his turn there, so he takes fire damage. That's 3 damage that he will take. That's a crit. On you. So that's 2, 5, 7 damage onto Dalton. He's going to take. This guy took 4 damage, and he's going to take 1 more action. That's 5 damage onto him.
So I should only have a 4 and a 7 for damage.
Sure. And then this guy in the back, he's going to 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, Sunbar? Oh no, he's gone. That's right. You sent him off.
Well, he's about 100 feet away.
Oh, so you're calling him. Okay. The guy moves in.
Yeah, I'm like calling him. I don't know how they'll treat him.
Maybe
Colin.
once they see them fighting with them.
This guy's gonna swing.
Once we
against
fight the
him.
next group, I'm just gonna bring him in
Yeah.
because we're just
4, that's 15.
kind of close to when we almost.
That's a
did the other
15
group.
to hit Sunvar. Well, Sogron, I guess that misses. 15 misses.
We're
What's your AC?
nicknaming him Ron. Ron.
Actually, I think it hits.
It's a lot easier to remember.
Yeah, it hits.
15 hits. Okay. So
Yeah,
it's
I
gonna
got
be
low AC. I didn't do major.
5 damage, and then we got this guy. That's a unnatural 20, and then damage is going to be 4, and that is all the enemy's turn. Next up, we have our little kobold friends. They're going to, let's see, can we finagle them? They see that their friend just burst into a pile of flames, and they're just going to scream in awe, and they're all just chittering in the back.
Are they gonna worship you?
They're going to all take a 5-foot step. Are they? They're going to take a 5-foot step closer to you,
Why?
Dalton,
They're
to
idiots.
worship you. And this one's gonna move in as well right here. This one wants to move in closer here, and then this one
Okay,
is
I'll
going to
step
try
on.
and be smart comparatively. 5, 10, 15, 20. We'll do it here. 15, 20 feet. They're all going to take up their scrolls. This one is a scroll with red lettering on it, and they all read it. And you see from their mouths, they start generating fire, and then they all drop to all fours and open their mouths, and you see bursts of fire just come out. And
Who
they're all
is he
breathing
aiming
flames.
at? I'm in front of him.
Yeah, you're gonna get hit.
Idiot.
And you're gonna get hit. They're also gonna take damage for being too close to you. They're not smart.
So
this
the
guy,
only one that was smart
this
was
guy
that
was
one.
he finagled it so that these two will take damage, but you'll be safe.
Yay!
Zach. So it's they're doing, I think it's called Dragon Breath Elixir is what it was, but I made it a spell. So now they're going to these guys are going to take a collective dexterity save. So they take half damage. They got 6 plus something.
Guess that goes for y'all two too.
They fail their save. All right.
Can you make a save?
You guys will need to make a save, just a single
Reflex?
save. Yep,
I got a 27.
you're safe. You'll take half damage.
Okay.
Since you don't have a reason, sadly.
I know.
16.
You're safe. 16 is high enough. So now they're just gonna roll outright damage. You'll take half. So this is their special move. They get to roll 3d6 damage. They'll take half. 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 damage against all the kobolds that failed, and then you'll all take 3 damage. Yep. Because they're not smart. Alright.
And then the two gotta take their damage from
Yep,
the fire.
that's right. So the two are dumb standing next to Dalton. They are getting burned alive.
As they open their mouths to
Yep.
expel their
And
fire.
they're standing in the fire, and you hear them. And it looks like they're happy that they're being burned. Like they're weird. They're
Friends!
one's gonna take 6 and one's gonna take 1. So, 7 damage. This is the first damage your little friends have taken. How much health do they have? They got a little less. So there's. They got that much health. Okay, cool. That goes to that's the end of your little friend's turn. It's Jesse's turn.
Yay. Alright. Let's go. So I'm gonna take another strike at the guy that oh, there's one behind me.
Yeah, surrounded.
Oh boy. Actually I'm gonna go invisible.
Okay.
Where'd he go?
True.
Alright, you got the plus 30 to your hiding. You're now gone, out of sight.
Am I? Do I have to roll for it?
What, to be invisible?
Oh, it's a sneak.
No. I'm just gonna say no because you're not straight invisible.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna
And as soon as you disappear, the kobolds they hold back their little swords and spears, and they look in awe and like,
Are they just confused?
gods. That's what they say under their breath. Okay, it's your
I
turn.
am a god.
There's a fireman and a guy just went invisible.
Maybe we'll scare him.
Alright, I'm gonna nothing personal, kid. That guy right behind me. I'm gonna just teleport right behind him.
Alright, so you can move. You're still in their hit range, so you're safe. So now you're gonna take a sneak attack.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Oh, that's not fun. Did it roll? No, it rolled
physical dice.
You can use my lucky dice.
They are very lucky dice.
That one time I rolled like 6 nat
That was
20s,
insane and dumb.
and you were mad.
I didn't like that.
I need
Yeah,
to
give me a
get some
physical dice. I don't think this is the wrong one.
Okay. Here's a full set of physical dice.
I'm missing part of the, like, when you roll like a D100.
You're missing the percentile.
Yeah.
You lose it?
That's
I don't know where it's at.
That's sad.
to the
These are
trash.
cheap.
It just ran. It just was thrown away by accident.
Probably, I never use it.
13.
13 to hit.
Yeah.
That they're flat-footed. So it's actually
Do I get a boost to that because I'm invisible? I forget.
For sneak attack bonus.
Yeah.
You barely hit them because they're flat-footed. Yeah, you did get a bonus, but it's a subtraction on their side, so you barely hit them.
Okay. So, how do I roll that again?
You're rolling damage, so it'll be you have the weapons damage, and then you're gonna add however many d6 a sneak attack is.
So it's 2d6 then? I think it's 2d6.
I think it's 2d4 plus whatever your modifier is, which is I think is 1, and 3d6 on top.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So 2d4 plus 2d6.
Any of them wearing metal?
They are all wearing chainmail, so yes.
Thank you.
Okay, so I got that. Please roll. Okay, so 15.
15 damage total. Alright. Pretty good. You rip that kobold in half. It's right where he dies. Alright. That is the you did all that. Alright, that's the end of your turn. Madeline is your turn.
I like to use a swift action and dazzle my opponent with sunlight strike from the fire.
Okay.
He's dazzled for 1 round.
I'll say it. Okay, he's dazzled. He'll take a minus on his hits.
And then I like to do a power attack on him.
Okay.
I'm gonna do
You'll
minus.
subtract a little bit from your accuracy.
Uh-huh.
I think it'll be 1 point for.
It's
Hey, bro, chill.
for BAD plus 4.
I know you're excited.
It's minus 2 on accuracy and then plus 4 on
Yeah.
damage.
You're right.
25.
That hits. Yep.
And this is gonna be plus 13 damage.
13, which is pretty good. You rip into him under his breastplate and he's screaming in pain.
Is he not dead?
He is not dead quite yet. He's close. He's barely standing. Next person's turn. Zach.
Yay. Well, since it makes so much sense, I'm just gonna pelt the one closest to me right in front of me with a snowball right in his face,
Okay.
and I'm probably gonna miss too.
You're casting the spell within attack range, so both gonna take attacks of opportunity against you.
Oh right, forgot about that.
Yep, so swinging. Unless you're changing your mind.
Don't change my V, man.
4, 3,
Yeah, I changed my mind.
2.
There's
Okay.
no die
Plus
G. 16.
16 to hit does not hit. You swing and it just lifts right over their heads.
Won't poop.
And that is your turn.
Yup.
Alright, Dalton and Drigger.
I am going to. Drigger's going to try to attack him first, if that's cool if he goes first.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can go in any order you want with him.
So 7, 16?
16.
16.
16, and you're not flanking or anything. And
No.
that does not hit. You're rolling for yourself now?
No, that was also. He gets to try to attack twice, right?
No.
No? Okay. Well, okay.
Oh wait. He hasn't earned his second attacks yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Unless he took the feats and I don't know about it. Okay.
Okay, so then that counts as my roll. I got an 18.
18 hits.
Okay. So roll damage. 1d6 plus 4. 7.
7 total. You swing and it whiffs right over his head.
No.
Damage.
7 damage.
Yeah, because I got an 18 to
Oh,
hit.
yeah, alright, 7 damage. I don't know how to do fancy stuff.
I was about to say, what? That, what?
You hit him, but you didn't hit him.
Alright, so that's that. Alright, it is now.
Did he not die?
No.
Oh.
They'll probably die here in a second. Alright, so we'll start left to right and grab all the dice. I'll probably need just these. Yep. Yes.
Are you picking up pizzas today, or are they dropping off?
I'll pick them up once we go on a break. It'll take like 10 minutes.
Okay, just
Right.
wait.
So we're gonna start with this one on the far left. He is going to round his focus onto you, and then both of them are going to attack you here. So that one got a 22.
Mm-hmm.
So that hits. That's it. That's 3 damage. And then this one's going to get a 21,
Mm-hmm.
and that is 5 damage.
Okay.
Alright, and that's their turns. Alright, we're gonna go around here. This one's gonna stop focusing you, and he's gonna start focusing on your little friends. This one's going to take a swing at him. He got a 13. He misses. He whiffs right over the pot-clad one's head with his pot helmet. And this one is actually gonna swing at. It's gonna swing at Drigger. This one's gonna swing at you. Alright, one swings at you. That one's a 26, so it's gonna hit. Alright, that's 5 damage. And then this one's gonna swing at Trigger, which is going to be 14. That misses. They will all take a d6 of damage now because they're still in your radius. So that's 2, 7, 10. This one in front of you dies. It burns to death. Did
Almost had a ranch die.
next one is going to.
No way.
You win.
This one is going to actually swing at. The one on the left is going to swing at Sargon. That's a 18. That's going to hit. So that's a 5. And then the one on the right is going to swing at your friend for a 23. That's actually going to hit. And that's 2 damage to him. No, 3 damage to him. Alright. Sweet. And that's the turn over.
Are you still invisible?
What?
Are you still invisible?
No, I attacked. So
Yeah.
I'm uninvisible.
If you attack and you miss, are you still invisible?
Yes.
Cool.
Yep. 10. Rusty.
What happened to your other dog? Where'd he go?
He's in one.
Oh, she is sleeping in there. She doesn't like people. And
Okay.
that's the end of their turn. We go back to your friends. They're going to be smart this time. They're all going to cast spells. 2 of them are in range for being hit by being cast spells. So they're going to be attacked against that one is a 19, so they will be hit with that one. And the other one, that's a crit. He's going to crit against the other one. Alright, so that's going to be a 4 for the first one. It's 3 damage. And the second one is 4. 9 damage. 4 and 9. Alright. They are all standing, but one of them's looking real raggedy like he's about to fall over dead.
Friends?
Your friends are all going to cast Magic Missile. We'll roll once for them. Add bonus. 1 plus 1. That's 10 damage onto all of these guys. So that's. There we go. Alright. Your friends cast their spells. That's the end of their turn. It is you guys' turn, starting off with Jesse again.
Alright. How much health is the guy right in front of the dice right there? Do we know? Or has he been hit yet?
I don't think he's been hit.
Okay.
Which one?
The
The one
one
right in
that
front of the dice. The D4.
That hasn't been touched at all yet.
Alright. I'm gonna get behind him.
Okay.
Roll for
There.
attack.
Okay.
Or there.
Okay. You're visible, so he'll just take not flat-footed.
Which one you want? There, there.
The brown
I think
one.
I think right there because if I'm
You're
direct
technically
behind,
flanking too, so you get the bonus to that.
yeah,
Nice.
So,
so I'll do that.
and it will count as a sneak attack no matter what too, because you're flanking. So,
Sick. All right, so D20 plus 7. 12. Does that hit?
12 to hit. No.
God dang it.
Wait, did you? What number did you roll?
Roll a D20 plus 7.
A 7. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Well, no, what was the D20? So I was asking, was it 2 or 3?
5.
5. Ah, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's a bad pull. Go on to
I
next
haven't hit
person's turn.
anything either.
Madeline.
Can I cleave?
Do you have that as a feat?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can cleave.
Don't like it.
Well,
Fluke the pig.
Yeah, so how this works is you'll start from the left or the right, and you just
if I
you
make it,
swing. So you'll hit the first one, then you're gonna hit the second one. So you'll roll an attack roll for each individual one.
okay.
Yep.
I also like to sunlight strike this one.
Okay. You
Swift action.
do the flames onto it, so it's gonna have a hard time hitting you.
Right. So I'm gonna start with this one.
Okay.
24.
That hits.
Okay, and
And
then
then
for the second one, a 28.
That hits as well.
Okay,
Really
so
good.
damage for the first one is a 11.
11. Okay. You kill it.
Oh,
Oh,
and then
Did you give him
do I get anything for flanking for damage or no? Is that
No,
just
it's just accuracy.
well, that was a 30.
Oh no, it adds your sneak attack on to
So-
the one that's being flanked.
Okay, so
Just
it's
the
this
flank
one.
one. Yeah.
Okay, 4, 10, 15.
15. Alright. Alright, you take some serious damage, and this little guy is looking like he's barely holding up.
Good.
That is your turn. Zach, it is your turn.
there's not really much I can do, so I'm just gonna swing with my no dicey. Which one's hurt more out of the two there?
The one on the right. The one that, yeah, the brown one on the right.
Right. I'm gonna take a swing at him with the
Okay.
my big long sword. Oh, never mind. Continue.
It didn't happen. Never mind.
Did you see that? It was like
I
this,
saw it. It was like
went up
17,
16,
and then no.
and then no, it was 19, and then it
Oh,
flipped over
that's
to
sad.
30.
It's unfortunate.
Life is fun. Alright, that's the end of your turn. I'm sorry. It is now Dalton and Jurger's turn.
I'm going to attempt to hit this dude right here.
Okay.
No. 14 plus 7, 21.
21. That's gonna hit it.
Cool. D6. 6 plus 4, so 10 damage.
10 damage. That's pretty good.
He died.
No.
Okay, and then
Jurger gets that guy.
yeah, I don't get a second attack yet, do
No,
I?
not
Okay.
yet. Not until you're level 6. You
Gotcha.
get second attack.
Yeah, Jurger's gonna try to hit him.
Let me get you a dice tray.
19 plus 7, so 26.
That hits.
Cool. And he does a D8 plus 6. 10 damage.
That's pretty good. That one's barely standing up too now. They're all looking pretty weak. Next one to go is the enemies. So we'll go left, right here. This one on the far left with the spear, he's going to actually look at what's going on, look where he's at. He's going to drop his spear and then fall on the ground prone and just lay there. You're gonna just outright attack him even though he's begging for his life. Okay,
Yeah.
so
You hit me so many times.
you take you get a free attack on him. Roll damage. This damage.
Damage?
Yeah, just free damage.
Do I just still get?
He is prone. He's not
do I
trying
still
to
get
dodge.
flanking?
Sure. So yeah, sink.
9, 13.
He's dead.
Ah.
You kill him. He's on the ground and he's gone. This next one is going to try and He's gonna first take damage for the start of his turn. He's on fire. Grab the guys they need. He's on fire. He's gonna take damage. 4 damage. How much damage did you deal? Was it
13.
13? Okay. Alright, this one took 4 damage at the start of his turn. And he's going to try swinging again at one of your friends over there. That's a nat 1. He misses with his overhead. He loses a sword. It flies off into the distance. That's the end of his turn. It's going to take another d4 for standing still in the fire like a dummy. It's 5 damage. And that is... He dies.
Which one?
The one to your left.
The brown one.
That one. Yep. Let's clear the battle for that. Alright, this guy's going to take a swing at Trigger.
Jesus Christ.
He got a 26. He's going to hit you. He's going to take a swing for damage.
Such a thick drop.
That's 4 damage. And then he's going to take 2d6 because
The
he's
damn
still
sound
standing
barrier.
still. 4, 5 damage.
How much health do y'all have in
Thick
total?
bone, what can I tell you?
I have 37 total, but I'm at 23 right now.
Total health?
I think I'm like 22.
32.
Alright.
You have
And then
22
these
total?
two up here, both.
Like
Oh,
without
no.
damage?
No, with damage I have 30 health.
With damage, I'm
Without
at 18.
damage.
Alright, he got a nat 20. I'm sorry, Zach.
27.
4,
Wow.
7, 9 damage against Sunvar. This one saw his friend do really good against him, and so he's going to take a swing against you as well.
He's like, maybe I can do the same thing.
That's a 25.
Guess he could.
He's going to take a swing. That's 3 damage with his little spear. Just gets right into your rib cage, and you feel some ribs break. That's the end of all the enemy's turns that are alive left.
Yeah, I am.
Next
I'm
person's
getting
turn is your little
I'm at
friends.
6 health.
Your little friends who are all, one of them looks like he's about to fall dead, but he's still going. And they're going to cast Magic Missile against your enemies. They keep rolling ones every time. So that's 10 damage onto all of your enemies.
Wait, do you still have the fire around you?
Yes. Your friends have been taking damage from that too.
Alright.
Because they dumb.
Actually, this is round 5, so the fire dissipates.
No more fire.
The fire is gone now.
You can't see.
My fire bottles.
You're now blind again, Jesse.
You can
You
see
see where
me.
the rock is. That's it.
Can I toss him the rock?
You can just throw it somewhere else.
Can I throw the rock?
Hey, you're gonna toss it at him and it's gonna hit him square in the
Yeah,
forehead.
just flashbang me in the middle of the fight. Yeah, please.
Look at that
One
old
of your-
grandma run!
There she goes.
She's doing so good!
I'm pretty sure that's a dude.
That was a guy. I think that was a guy.
Might identify as a grandma.
Maybe.
I'll say before the friends
Yeah,
do
you know
this,
Madeleine's
I
Madeleine's
forgot
just
to
making
do
an assumption,
this.
I guess.
I did forget to do this last round. This guy,
Is he dead?
he's dead. He falls over. He's burnt to a crisp, and he's just dead.
Can we search his body as
Yeah, you
well?
can take a look at his body.
I think our friends wouldn't like that.
Sucks, we're gonna kill him anyways.
And now we've got friends. They dealt damage. All right, it's Jesse's turn.
Cool.
Can
Alright.
I throw the rock for him?
Yeah.
I throw the rock.
That will count as your swift action. You can't dazzle anyone next round.
That's fine. There's no fire anyways.
Okay.
As a, can I do it? Can I throw my little bottle, my gasoline
Oh my
as a
god.
swift action?
Don't
Where
get
you
it
wanna throw
on
it?
anyone.
Where you want to throw it?
I want to throw it on these guys right here.
Your friends?
Those are our friends!
No. Stop it. You want to do it right now?
No.
Are we not trying to kill them?
No, those are
we
our
have to
friends.
We have
take out
to take out
another
another war.
thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we gotta use them still. I thought you were about to throw it at me over there, and I was like, here we go,
I
up in
was genuinely
flames.
thinking about coming over and just killing you.
6 health. You can do it.
No, I want to come over here, so count the squares or the lines as like
Squares. Every time you cross a line, it's just one.
I count the lines.
20, 25, 30. Will that be close enough?
Yeah, you're right there, so you can hit it with
Attack. Okay.
Oh no, wait. Are you still spaced between?
I don't
No,
Is there
think
square
so.
between?
He's in this square.
I think he's just got.
Are you
Here's
swing-
right here.
Are you swinging? Yeah, if you swing at that gray one,
Oh,
then yeah, you can.
right there.
Or
He's right there. Yeah,
Yeah.
that square you can swing at him. There's no flanking because the one's right across from him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll go in and take a swing.
Okay. See if you hit.
14.
14 does not hit. It's also in the dark. Well, no, you got the little light, so you're okay. Yeah, you take a swing, you barely see him, but he moves right out of the way. These things are fast. Next one to go is Madeline.
I have a question.
Yes.
If I do a 5-foot slip, can I charge?
I mean, as long as
Like,
you have to just move 10 feet in a line at any point during your move action,
oh.
and that will count as a charge at that point.
Well then, 5, 10,
Yep.
15.
Yep, that's the charge.
Okay. And I like to hit him.
Okay, swing for it.
I like to do a power attack on him.
Sure.
Charge power attack.
You can charge into your actions.
So if I do a
Yes.
power attack, my charge does not count. I don't get the +2 because I get -2.
Right. I'm
Go
just
for it.
imagining like seeing you spin and
24.
jump.
That hits.
Back up.
16.
16.
Oh my goodness.
Actually, 14.
14 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's still dead.
Hang on. No, he's barely alive, but he's alive.
Is he flanked right now?
No, because no one's immediately across. That's the rock right over there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so no, he's not right now, though. That's the end of your turn. Zach, it was yours.
Can I take a 5-foot step back?
Yeah. You take a free 5-foot action, and then you can throw snowballs and be safe from here. They don't have reach.
What action is it to drink a potion? Is it a swift?
It is a standard action to drink one.
Yeah, I'll just drink my potion. It's a health potion +1. I forget which level of thing. I think it was a D8, right? I forget though how much it heals.
It depends. Is it? It should be a +3 or 4. I think it's +3, and it's a D8 to heal. D8 +3. What does it say? Is the spell? Is the?
It's just +1.
Okay.
Health potion +1.
Okay, then yeah, it's just regular health potion, so it'll be.
D8 +1. 4. Yay. I'm at
Alright.
10 health.
It's better than nothing.
And that pretty much is your turn.
Yeah.
Alright. That goes down to Elijah and Durger.
Trigger's gonna move 5.
5 foot slip.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he's gonna try to hit this dude.
Okay.
5 + 7. Not enough. Is
No.
it? 12. So that's the end of his turn.
Yep.
Okay. Well, Elijah's gonna take a swing at this dude.
Okay.
17 + 7. 24.
That's gonna hit, yeah.
Okay. Damage is 1d6 + 4. 5 + 9.
9 damage. Sweet.
Nice.
You kill that one. He dies. He just drops dead. The two that are right there have been pretty much untouched. I won't lie, they have like almost full health. It is 210 total
Been
damage
making
you've
any
done
hits
against this
on
group. It is now the enemy's turn. They are
Haven't
the
been
last
able to do any damage.
two of their clan of the Red Scales to notice they're alive, and what they are going to do is now just run for it. They're just gonna run as hard as they can.
Do we get that?
Drigger gets one, and this guy gets one. So Drigger rolls one, and then
Rolls what?
Attack of
D20. See if they hit. That guy does not hit. He got a 9.
17.
17. Yes.
Cool.
Because of circumstance, yes, he's dropping his card and running.
6. D8, D8. This bad. 8 plus 6, so 14.
That is max damage. Congratulations. 14. That's 224 damage to the group, but that guy is still alive and he's still running. And they run into the darkness just to get away. But their camp looks pretty much empty now. They're gone. So now combat is over. Congratulations.
I'm gonna chug my other health potion.
I was gonna say, can one of y'all heal me?
I don't have a
Oh
heal
my
thing.
goodness. Terrible rolls for healing.
I would like to drink one of my healing potions.
Okay.
It's a level 1 cure light wounds. I don't know how much that would be.
That's a spell. Let me look it up.
Also, I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
Let me look at Cure Light Wounds. It's a D8 plus 1. So do a D8 plus 1.
4.
If I eat some food, can I get some health back?
No. That would be taking a rest. So I'm gonna say so far you guys have been down in these caves for about 2 hours. So it's still, the day is moving along. It's like around noon-ish outside. So you're just trying to keep track of time for when the boat leaves.
Gotcha.
So it's around noon-ish o'clock. This is a big place, so it takes a little while to get from one spot to the next.
And the boat leaves when?
Tomorrow morning.
Okay, gotcha.
So you could choose to take a what's called a short rest, where you guys wait for 4 hours, which is in a full rest, and then you'll get to roll your hit dice a number of times to your level. That's how much help you get.
Say that again. We do what? A short
So you'll
rest?
take a 4-hour rest.
Okay.
So then it'll be evening, kind of, the next time you guys pick up. And then everyone will get that much HP back. So how that'll work is, first starts level 4. And depending on your hit dice, that'll be what you'll roll. And that's how much health you'll get back after rolling it that many times.
Would y'all want? I'm at 8.
I want to take a short
Yeah,
rest.
let's do that.
Okay.
If I do that, can I not use my potion?
Subtract your health first, and I'll say yes.
Can I do the same
So
thing?
like put it back.
Yeah, put it
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
Can I do the same thing?
What?
I
Everyone?
drank a potion, but if we're gonna do that, can I
Do
just
you want to?
yeah?
Okay, sure. I'll say yes, just because I say yes and have one. Alright, so everyone, you'll need to find what your hit dice is. Madeline, I think is a 10.
I think it's
Dalton, yours is 8, so roll a d8 4 times, and then that total number rolls is what you get.
So how many times you roll it?
Wait,
4?
What?
How many times do you roll this?
You roll 4 times, you roll 4.
4 and then add them all up.
1, 2,
13.
7,
So I rolled my max to get full health.
11.
I rolled a 6, 6, 1, 7.
That's really good. Congratulations.
9, 16, 20. 20 health back. Yay.
Congratulations. You can loot the bodies, and then after that, we'll pick up the pizza and stuff.
Yeah.
I figured since there's perfectly like
I'm gonna
we
say.
could search 2 each.
Okay, I'm gonna say right now, your little friends noticed that their other friend went down, and now they're grabbing his body immediately, and they're going through his stuff right now. So they're actually gonna grab some scrolls and stuff off of his pack and his pots that he's wearing, and they now make a double pot helmet for one of them to wear.
Do y'all want to like?
We can just like
I was gonna say roll a d4.
split like who all we're looting.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Now they're not an even number.
Right. Oh. So.
Let's each roll. Let's each do one, and then let's all roll a d20. Whoever gets the lowest does it.
Yeah, or
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
go in
Water
order.
check.
Or
Yeah.
yeah.
So we each get one, and then.
So we'll just do a luck check and whoever gets lowest in prayer only.
Well, I got 10. Where'd you get?
What'd you get?
7.
5.
19.
I get 1. Can I
Okay.
choose the one I get?
Yeah, I'll let you at least choose since you're the last one.
That makes
Okay.
sense.
You're the big old guy.
Watch him have nothing.
Okay, you check the big guy.
Those two.
The big guy has a little bit extra on him. The big guy has a potion of cure moderate
Oh,
disease,
thank God.
Nice.
and then he
Wow.
also has a bottle of what looks like a purple liquid, and you're not sure what it is.
Trinket.
One.
You can take off of him his armor if you want to as well.
Yes. What kind of?
So he has a masterwork rapier and a masterwork breastplate.
Rapier's a weapon, right?
Yes.
That's what they say. What?
Say a masterwork breastplate.
Yes. And the rapier. And then the rest of you go through the rest of the bodies, and they all have just regular breastplates and regular rapiers. So that's what you get. Everyone gets 2 breastplates and 2 rapiers in their inventory if they ever want to sell them.
Okay.
They're blood covered and kind of gross, but
Can I drink a herbal potion?
you want to do it right now?
No.
Okay.
I feel like it's a bad idea.
It's up to you. All right, and that's where we're going to end